Tiffany Henyard has been getting destroyed all across the national, the local, international media. Everybody's been talking about the super mayor, the city girl mayor, Tiffany Henyard. Well, this weekend, Tiffany Henyard on her podcast decided to fire back. And I always said when I was starting out, I said I was originally rooting for Tiffany because I kept on saying, like, all of this can't be just true about her. Like, who put her there? Like, who are these people? Who benefited from her getting there in the first place? If Tiffany got to go, everybody got to go. But what Tiffany has started to do now was expose the tea. They were saying that she wouldn't give business licenses. She was withholding people from opening up shelters. All these different things they've been coming after Tiffany about. And Tiffany said when she started her podcast, she's going to have the tea on everybody. Don't worry about it. She said that these is all lies, and she's going to expose them. Well, the first person that she's been exposing is, y'all remember that guy that called the FBI on her? The guy that claimed he owned the trucking company and he couldn't get his license, and he was snitching to the feds? Well, it turns out that he was having after-hour speakeasy with super booty clapping all over the place. I mean, just booties everywhere, just shaking and clapping and gyrating all over the place. And the place has been busted multiple times, and Tiffany Henyard was spilling the tea. But let's go back and look at him when he was actually speaking out to the feds. Check this out.
Did the FBI agents you talked to seem serious about
very serious
concerns?
Very serious. Very.
Lawrence Gardner owns a U-Haul rental and trucking business in South Suburban Dalton and says he went to the FBI several months ago, frustrated that the village of Dalton would not renew his business license. Gardner says he's been harassed and his business raided and shut down by Dalton police. He believes because he refused to make a donation to a civic event sponsored by Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
And I talked to a couple of agents and I explained them what was going on. I gave them all my paperwork to show them what was happening in court and what was happening in Dalton. And they told me they was investigating and they would be in touch with me.
So we find out that he don't own a trucking company. He owns a U-Haul. And he's been lying the whole time. So we're finding out that Dalton City has a bunch of residents that ain't worth crap either. So you have a corrupt mayor, some corrupt trustees, and corrupt people in the city. But let's look at Tiffany Henyard and how she exposed the tea on this guy. Check this out.
Okay, so today, the first person we're going to discuss is the U-Haul, Mr. Larry. So Mr. Larry, he claims, alleged, right? Let me use the right words, alleged, that he owns a U-Haul place in our village off of 142. Those that live in our community right off of 142 is right across from 142nd and Dante, to be exact. It's an expressway. Everybody get off that E-way doing about 90 miles an hour. And he said he got a candy store, right? Come on, really? Look at my face. Candy store. Right there off the E-way. So the kid gonna cross the street and run over? No, they don't do that. So I just want to point these things out, show you what really truly do exist, because the world's watching, but y'all don't live in our community to really know what's really going on in our own backyard. So I'm gonna show you what their version was, and I'm gonna show you the body cam of what's really going on in my town, because we got a lot of underground clubs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Get the little QR codes, get in the back door, and y'all open at 2 a.m. in the morning. Where they do that at? 2 a.m. to 5, 6, 7 in the morning? That's what's going on in my community. So I just want you guys to know what we are about to do, or what we're about to show you, and now you will see Truth Speaks. Here we go. Watch the video. And this is the news portion. So I'm going to let it play. And I want you to listen. And then we will go into the true body cam of what really happened that night and what's going on while you're asleep. While you're asleep, remember, Mayor Henyard's always working. So this is the things we catch at night. But the news didn't show you none of this. Why is that? Let's go.
Gardner says he's also considering a lawsuit alleging the village illegally shut down his candy store.
He said a candy store, right?
It all.
Yeah. And
so we're going to watch what the news told.
There's no freight. I just have a couple of friends that don't have anywhere to put their belongings, so I put the stuff in here to collect a couple of dollars to pay the rent.
That clip was from the news. So let me show you what Mr. Larry been up to. Let me show you what we've been watching. So pay attention, because it's a whole sitcom, I kid you not, for about 45 minutes. But we about to show you what we've been dealing with every other night, every weekend, when we find out that they're having these underground nightclubs in our backyard. You're going to be amazed at what goes on in here. And I'm going to talk to you as it is rolling. Play the tape.
Right now. Come on in. You the owner of the establishment? Right here. Okay.
So, this is
how we doing, John?
Larry the Liar's.
Hey, who's the owner?
U-Haul place.
You? Okay. We would
and
have
you have one of our officers here
scheduled for tonight, would we?
At his location.
Private club?
And they're asking him about his
license to operate a private club?
Business license.
Just throw it for my friends.
Throw it for your friends. Okay. What we got going on back there?
They just having a party.
Okay, you mind if I take a look?
Sure.
All right.
So he told him he could take a look. Now he said candy store. Did y'all see any candy anywhere? I didn't. Unless you 50 Cent in the candy shop. I don't know. What is this? But it looks like a nightclub, guys. What does that look like to you? Y'all tell me. I don't know. You tell me what that look like. That look like a nightclub. It's about to go down. Boy, look at that. Oh, only in Dalton, right?
Mr. Larry, so we're going to have to shut
So the officer comes back up.
Down. You're not licensed
he talks to him.
That type of event.
That he does not have a business license, nor do he have a liquor license to operate that in our community. But again, the news didn't tell you that. They talked about a candy store. Stop! Candy store on 142. Anybody that live over there off 142 in Dante? 142 in Dante. It's an expressway. When people exit, they doing about 70 to 90 miles an hour off the E-way. Literally. You're not going to let your kid go across the street to go to that spot for a candy store. It's just not going to do it. No. Not on duty. Not on duty. We not gonna do it. But this is what's in my backyard, guys. This is the things that you see me fighting against. So here we go. We're gonna go to part 2. That's part 1. Ha! That's part 1. Told you, get your popcorn, get your cover. I know it's raining outside, but stay with me. Here we go. This part 2. Now, it's another night, and we get a call about club activity in our village. Once again, you just saw part 1. He don't have no business license. He don't have no liquor license. All illegal, right? So he's operating an illegal underground nightclub in our town, which he have been doing for several months, let alone years. He's been told several times, but he continually does it. So officers got called to the scene, as you can see. And as you can see, as they're at the scene, Larry the liar, he's right here. What you look at that? Zoom in. So what? Look at that. What is that? Is that a gun? Oh, what you need a gun at a candy store for? I'm just saying. Choir minds want to know. I'm just saying. What you need a gun at a candy store? So as you go walk through, you see all these vehicles. Again, remember, y'all just saw the news. What the news tell y'all it was?
Party shut down. You gotta go.
They told you it's a candy store / truck stop. I don't see not one truck. Show me where a truck at. I'll wait. Truck. Where you at? Truck. Would you look at this? Cars for days. Cars. It's like a whole party going on, right? Whole nightclub. I wonder what the entrance fee was. And remind you, if you don't live in our town, this is like in the cut. Like you won't even notice it. It's so hidden, this location. But when you got so much activity going on, or when the police is called, that's how we find out about a lot of things that goes on at night while y'all sleep. He opened these clubs up at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and be there till 7 a.m. I'm like, what they do that at? Little did I know in Dalton.
All I can say is with all that what y'all just saw, I'm not surprised. So, and I've been saying this, like, listen, I was saying before, like, all of this can't be true. Now, I believe that a lot of stuff that she's been doing is true, but a lot of allegations ain't. Some of these people ain't on the up and up. Some of these people is used to the old regime and them being able to just run wild and do what they want to do. And Tiffany came in bucking the system, changing some stuff, but doing it her way. So she wanted to do it her way in corruption, where they wanted the old corruption to stay in place. So you think that this man just start doing these speakeasies and these super booty clapping parties? No, cheeks just clapping everywhere. I mean, I know the police went in there. They probably was in there for an hour before they turned on their cameras. You know, they was in there getting their dance on. I mean, you know, listen. So she coming in, she breaking up everything, busting things up, and she's trying to force things to be her way. So now there's a fight in the city now for who's going to be in control. That's all that is now. Because I've been when that Bangladeshi Indian guy, they were saying that he was running a speakeasy and doing the same thing. So they busted him and wouldn't give him his business license and all that kind of stuff. So you got a corrupt mayor, you got corrupt people in the town, you got corrupt trustees. You just got, man, it's just corrupt everywhere. You got some good trustees, some good people, but you got a lot of corruption that needs to be weeded out. It needs to be weeded out, man. But this is just one of the bombs that she dropped. Let's see what else she got in the clip. Let's just see what else she got in the clip. Because she said she got the tea and she was coming with all the smoke. So when more of this come out, I'll report more. But I'm going to stop it right here. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think. She just laid it on thick. Tiffany Henyard is firing back. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button and subscribe to Street Media TV. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.